So, as I've been reporting for quite some time, Netflix is actually out there steadily expanding its operations from just being a streaming service to being a full-fledged entertainment powerhouse. It's actually making some moves right now to become a major player in the gaming industry. Yes, that's right, video games. And with recent announcements of hiring top talent for AAA titles, multi-platform games as a matter of fact, and plans to launch as many as 40 games just in 2023, it's clear that Netflix, or at least Netflix Games, is taking the gaming world more than a little seriously. But what does that actually mean for the future of cloud gaming? Well, actually, quite a lot. Let's dive into how Netflix is set to conquer the gaming world in the next few years, because they will. Here we go. The gaming industry overall has seen many changes over the last several years, from the rise of mobile gaming to the advent of actual virtual reality, all of which were, well, kind of groundbreaking. One of the most recent developments has been the emergence of cloud gaming. Now, it's been actually around for a while, and we'll get into that in a moment, but this is where games are streamed directly to a user's device without the need of a computer or a console. And while this technology, as I mentioned, has been around for quite some time, several years in fact, it has yet to gain widespread adoption or acceptance. Many gamers still prefer to play their games on consoles or PCs. Why? Well, there are a myriad of reasons. Cloud gaming has faced several challenges over the years, in fact, including issues with latency, bandwidth, and input lag, all of which will ruin your gaming experience, especially if you're playing something hardcore like a first-person shooter or a multiplayer game where actions and timing are incredibly important. Now, while these problems have largely been overcome by some advancements in technology, and well, actually some of that is actually predictive algorithms that play around in the background, there are still concerns about the quality of the gaming experience compared to playing it obviously on something more familiar and designed specifically to play games. One of the earliest pioneers in cloud gaming was OnLive. Remember that? Probably not. It launched in 2010 but was ultimately forced to shut down for financial reasons. Well, financial difficulties, and those difficulties were pretty clear. Nobody wanted it, and it was deeply flawed. Since then, several other companies have attempted to enter this market space, and that includes some big players like Google and Stadia. Amazon with its Luna service, which I actually have right here. Now, it doesn't work well, but we'll get to that in a second. Google Stadia faced several challenges, including a limited game library, which is a real problem if you're a gamer. Poor marketing, of course, and massive technical issues, especially ones that never seemed to go away. And that left most gamers really frustrated with this service, which is why it's not here anymore. Of course, with all that frustration, in February of 2021, Google announced that it would be shutting down its in-house development studios and focusing on third-party partnerships instead, which means somebody else deal with this hassle. I wonder how long it'll actually last for. Now, Amazon Luna has been slightly more successful than Stadia, but again, here it is, and it doesn't work great. It really doesn't. It's got the same challenges as every other cloud gaming service, including a limited game library, just like the Google thing, and concerns about the quality of the gaming experience. Does this sound like a broken record? Because it is, because it's all the same problem. Amazon has struggled to launch any of its own first-party titles, which is something you should probably be doing if you're having a gaming system. I mean, Sony and Xbox launch their own stuff, right? So they've had one game that we've been waiting for a while, the anticipated New World, which has been facing multiple delays. So much so we haven't seen it yet. And again, the troubles continue. So in spite of this frustrating backdrop, Netflix Games has announced a plan to launch its own cloud gaming service with a focus on original AAA games. Not just the 40 that they're going to release here in 2023, but more sophisticated, higher-end games. The company's already hired some top talent from the gaming industry. This includes the former 343 Industries and Halo Infinite lead creator, Joseph Staten, who is an incredible talent. It's a real steal, as a matter of fact, and is likely to give a look and feel to all of the future titles that he's in charge of something like Halo, which there are a lot of fans of. Now, Netflix games initially launched as a mobile gaming operation, and all signs point to the company pivoting completely to the cloud gaming strategy, which probably would be to their benefit. Recent reports are suggesting that Netflix is testing games on TVs with phones used as their controllers, and the company has stated that it plans to launch as many as 40 different games in 2023. Seems like that would probably work, and it's kind of technology that everybody has, so it's not a whole lot of additional expense. So by offering the cloud gaming in this manner within its existing streaming service, which is pretty robust, I think you'd have to agree, Netflix has a major advantage over pretty much all the other cloud gaming services out there. And, well, you don't have to download anything separate. There's no app, there's no specific device, it just works, which is something that you've heard a lot in a lot of media campaigns. But in this case, it actually will. And with Netflix, of course, being available on many devices, including game consoles and things like that, wow, you could even utilize somebody's game console that they already own. It's even easier for the company to grab more subscribers and get their attention easily. You can even promote the gaming service as, well, your front page news when you log into Netflix. What a unique advantage. As history has shown, though, launching a successful cloud gaming service is easier said than done, because you can talk about it all day. Making it happen, even since way back in 2010, just is, well, kind of a speed bump that you might hit at maybe 50, 60 miles an hour. So even the big boys, of course, have had their failures here. Google and obviously Amazon are pretty prominent nowadays in their epic failures at launching new technologies. And they really haven't made a dent in the gaming market at all. Could Netflix? Netflix faces the same challenge, including the concerns about the quality of the gaming experience, latency, lag, all those other things we mentioned before. And of course, they need a strong game library. But at least they're investing in making their own games, and they've invested in some pretty heavy-hitting talent. So if anyone can make gaming work, it's going to be Netflix. The company has a proven track record. I think we can all agree. They have disrupted the entertainment industry a couple of different times now. And yeah, I mean, they're even abandoning their DVD service, which kind of broke the industry in the first place. And then they started streaming, which broke the industry again. They're the dominant leader, at least globally. They're in the best position possible to have a subscription service that will, well, be popular from day one. But what do you think? Because that's the only thing that matters. I'm curious if the idea of Netflix gaming has broad appeal. Is it a good idea in your estimation? Let me know in the comments down below, and hopefully we can have a conversation there. And with that, be sure to take care of yourself, take care of others, wash your hands, of course, because it's good hygiene. And if you're looking for more videos about the gaming subject matter, well, check out this one right here. Have a great day, everybody. See ya.
Today, be sure you're subscribed and hit that for alerts. Yay! Of course, like and share all of the videos that you can, as it helps with the algorithm. Have a great day.